Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, folks, we're heading into the jungle for this one, literally. Felipe Jungle Boy Lima is back, vine swinging, and he's taking on the previously untouchable until he touched Raoni Barcelos and instantly regretted it, Payton Talbott. This is a battle of potential versus polish, hype versus hunger, and possibly a battle for who has the cooler hair in a breeze. Let's talk about it. Felipe Jungle Boy Lima coming in as a minus 180 favorite with a record of 14-1. This man fights like someone who was raised by capoeira masters and jiu-jitsu jaguars. Lima is a wild, dynamic striker with all the fun stuff. Flying knees, spinning back fists, jumping switch kicks. Basically the Street Fighter character you'd pick if you wanted to piss off your friend. But don't be fooled. He's not just out here for TikTok highlights. He can grapple too. His UFC debut, just a little thing called a performance of the night. He walked in on short notice, said, "Hey, Muhammad Naimov, want to see a magic trick?" And poof, submitted him with style. Lima's like that guy at the gym who throws fancy kicks and everyone assumes he has no ground game. Until they wake up tapping to an omoplata. His only real concern, that gas tank. When he's fresh, he's a problem. When he's tired, he's, well, still a problem. But more like Windows 98 trying to load a YouTube video. Still, he's constantly moving, always looking to create openings, and will threaten submissions off his back if you even think about relaxing on top of him. In short, he's dangerous, he's flashy, and he ain't afraid to pull the trigger. Next up is Payton Talbott, coming in as a minus 150 with a record of 9-1. Payton Talbott was once the golden child. The UFC broadcast team had him penciled in for a title shot, a movie deal, and his own NFT. He was destroying dudes in seconds, dropping people like they owed him rent. That knockout of Yanis Gamori, violence. That TKO of Simon, vicious. But then, along came Raoni Barcelos, the gatekeeper of hype trains, who looked at Talbott like, "This is your king?" And Payton folded. Not permanently, but it was a rough one. The volume wasn't there. The urgency was missing. He fought like a guy who just found out his Starbucks order got messed up and never mentally recovered. Talbott still has that long-range, fluid, O'Malley-esque striking style. When he's on, he's a sniper with cardio. But when he's off, it's like someone unplugged the controller. What was worrying in that last fight wasn't just that he lost. It was how he lost. He got controlled, didn't fight the hands, didn't sprawl, didn't scramble. It was as if grappling was something he only trained on Thursdays if there wasn't pickleball. But he's still young, still talented, and you know the UFC wants this kid to win. They're probably already halfway through editing the Payton Talbott redemption arc embedded episode. So, who wins? If Payton comes out looking like pre-Barcelos Talbott, loose, fast, and fired up, he can absolutely light up the feet. He's longer, has good timing, and can overwhelm with volume. But he's got to be early and often with it, or else Lima is going to close the distance, wrap him up, and make him feel like he's been dumped in a Brazilian jiu-jitsu jungle gym. If this stays standing for long periods, Payton might still have the edge. But he hasn't proven he can stop the takedowns, hasn't shown urgency when he's losing minutes, and Lima will go for the neck, or the leg, or whatever limb is closest. Official pick, Felipe Lima, until Payton Talbott shows he can stuff takedowns, scramble up, and keep up the pace against a pressure-heavy grappler. I can't ride with him. Lima's the more complete fighter right now, and if he mixes in the takedowns and avoids gassing out too early, he'll win rounds and maybe even find a finish. The jungle's calling, and it doesn't want TikToks, it wants tap-outs. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.